Welcome back to Vivid Buffalo Studios. My name is Angela Miklas and I'm an owner of Vivid Buffalo. And I thought I would get some mindful minutes done early today while my house is quiet and before I get ready for some good times later. So what do we have on our plate this week? Vivid Buffalo is right now working on a Mother Teresa mural outdoors. And we are finishing up at the Reach Charter School this week. And we are getting ready for some large scale projects coming up in the very near term. So that's our, outdoor project schedule. Also, we're gonna be working on some large-scale paint projects and even painting houses and things like that this summer. So our team is working on some really cool projects and we're loving it. So we've got that going on, and Yoga Plus coming up this Saturday. So get your tickets for that, more as far as like advertising and understanding what we have to offer for yoga at Buffalo River Works. Yoga Plus is such a cool concept, and we really want to bring you some amazing, creative, and interactive packages from Buffalo River Works. So you can kick it off this Saturday with a great yoga session and then a $15 voucher for any of the other adventure park. You can also use it for food and drink, but any of the other adventure park offerings, and even at the Pearl Street Grill and Brewery. So sign up for that this Saturday. We have a virtual paint night this Wednesday for one of our favorite veterans groups, and that's a really big one. I'm super excited. So we still book virtual if you guys are interested in that. Typically, like the veterans group has been with us since last year. We do private parties that way. Corporate groups that don't, maybe it's an office with several locations, so a department doesn't get a chance to get together. It's about team building, and that's what we're creating. So you can do that in person, you can do that virtually. We now have the venue to push that offer forward. So super excited to partner with the Riverworks team and roll those offerings out to you, your companies, organizations that you know. We're going to have a lot of fun at Buffalo Riverworks, so we're excited to have you all be a part of that. So, guys, there's a lot of stuff we've got going on. Additionally, retail, Buffalo NY Spirit, and got a couple of other designs hopping. We'll roll out the retail between all of the stuff I just mentioned, the new retail website, my modeling portfolio website. It's a lot. It's a lot of different projects that we're working on, so I'm just chipping away at all of those things slowly. And the most important thing to me right now and our mission is encouraging creative practice. And how we do that is our classes. That is top priority, and building a creative campus at Buffalo River Works. So that's what we're up to, guys. Part of the Mindful Minutes is just giving you a flavor of the classes. So for my classes and for our art classes, I always like to kick those off with a reading from Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie. This book has been a really good partner for me through this process of, literally the process of becoming a business owner, a yoga teacher, a figure model. Like, this book has been there for me from the beginning of Vivid Buffalo. And a good example of how important it was for me, and really how it started showing up at our art classes, we had a figure drawing class scheduled at our location on University Heights, and had sold tickets and had a good crowd coming for that, and the model canceled. And so I had to step in and be the model. And I had never modeled before, and I was never a figure model before. I knew yoga, so I felt like I could do it, and there was no way I was going to cancel an event when we're a new company. So I had this book, and I wanted to use it for myself, just to ground and breathe before the class. And when I opened up the reading, that day was about being vulnerable, which I don't know any other scenario more vulnerable than being totally nude in front of 20 people that you don't know. But that's what it was. And when the reading for that day spoke to me in that way and helped me get the confidence to show up for that class, I wanted to share it with the class. So we started the class with the story and the reading, and it was a beautiful experience. And I was just so excited to be a part of that, and for it to launch all of these different aspects of my own creativity. And then that's why I've just stuck with the book. And I know how it pairs really well with our classes, and people look forward to it. So that's a little snippet on the history of myself in this book, and why I love sharing it with you guys every day. So all of that being said, today's reading from Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie just making sure. Yeah. Happiness is within reach. What we need to be happy is a question we often forget to ask ourselves. Is there something you could do for yourself that would make you happy? Put a spring in your step, a smile in your heart. Many of us haven't asked ourselves this question enough. Some of us haven't asked it at all. Or if we haven't answered it. Instead, we diligently search for our path, for the way through our lives, through our current situation or circumstances, never taking time to ask ourselves what would make us happy and what would feel good to us. Then we wonder why life feels so hard, so difficult and unrewarding. Discovering what would make us happy can help us through any difficulty in life. It can help us through the quieter moments of our day. It can help us make larger, more significant decisions. It can help us in our work, especially if we look in our hearts and answer honestly, what would make you happy? It's a simple question, but one with profound consequences. Asking and answering the question, then acting on it, is often our path, a path that will lead to the next step, a path that is in our best interest. We will be choosing our destiny, and the destiny we're choosing is joy. What would make you happy? Ask yourself often. Think about your answer. You may well find that the answer is within reach. So take some time today and ask yourself what would make you happy. And then take a moment to think about it. Ground and breathe and just be with that question. You may be really pleasantly surprised by what shows up for you. And at a minimum, it'll be a learning experience. So with that, my friends, thank you so much for all of your support and help, and being with us on this awesome journey. And I will talk to everybody tomorrow and get your Yoga Plus tickets. More to come on that. I'm definitely going to post more details tonight. So keep your eyes out. Thanks, guys.